Hi guys, and welcome to a quick overview of Fishing Sim World Pro Tour. We're going to get straight into some fishing. We're going to go for a venue that I actually know, where I started my fishing career many moons ago. It's the Grand Union Canal in West London. So once you've selected the venue, you can select what sort of weather conditions you have in, the time of day, and then pick an appropriate tackle box. So if you're targeting carp, obviously the carp box is what you're going to need. Then select a swim, select an area of the water you want to fish, and then you get transported there. Now, once you're there, you don't actually start fishing straight away. You have to have a little wander around and find where the peg actually is. Now, once you've selected the peg, you have to press and hold the appropriate control for your console, and then your gear will get dropped off there as well. Like so. Now, I don't know if anyone actually noticed that. As I was setting up, there was a fish just showed right in front of me. So obviously the first thing to do is cast to that one. We'll get these other rods out and then we'll show you a few more features that are available in game. So when you cast out, you'll notice there's a power bar at the bottom. You just power the cast up, let it fly, and then you'll notice again there's a symbol that comes up where the cast has landed. Now this sort of dictates what you're fishing on, what sort of lake bed you're fishing on. So that was a weed bed. I think this one's going to be probably silt or gravel, and obviously that can make some changes to your fishing if need be. So let's take a little look. So this is the sort of basic carp setup that everyone will have when they start the game. Oh, there we go, got a bite already. So you've seen rod number one's gone off. Let's reel that one in and then we'll have a little bit more of a chat. Oh, number two's gone as well. You see that one swimming away in the distance? Right, this could be interesting. Right, I'll reel this one in just to show you. So when you do catch a fish, you get a little trophy shot like this, and it'll give you all the details. Let's see if we can get that second one in as well. Let's speed this up as well, I think. It can take a little while to get them in, especially when you start catching like 30 pounders at Gigantica and so on. They do fight really, really hard. So they can take a little bit of getting in. So the little disc that you can see on the bottom left hand side of the screen, that sort of indicates the drag. So if the line tension is too much, obviously you could snap the fish off. Too little and the fish could just spit the hook. So you can adjust the drag accordingly, and obviously the rod movement will also dictate how much tension is on the line, so it's always worth keeping an eye on that little bit of the screen. Another little leather carp. Oh, not leather, is it? It's a mirror, that one. And you can see number three's off in the distance as well. So reel that one in and then we might be able to actually talk about some of the features in the game. Right, we'll pull this one in, then we'll take a little look. Common carp there. Yeah, it's dangerously addictive, this game, I found. I wasn't sure what to expect when I first picked it up, but I'm enjoying it, I have to say. So in the carp tackle box, like I say, this is the default box everyone gets. You can get various reels, so as you go through the career mode, you'll earn credit, money as such, which you can then spend on tackle, which is what most of us do anyway, I'd imagine. And you can buy different rods, different reels, some big names in there, I think some Sonic stuff's in there somewhere. You can then change the main line if you so wish. Rigs, various rigs for various sort of applications, of course. Got Corda stuff, obviously Corda are one of the big names in the game anyway. You can change the baits as well. seems that all setups come with a spod rod and a throwing stick as well. Not something I've actually used yet. You can also fish for other species if you wish by using the coarse tackle box. We'll just have a little look through the menu, see what else is available to everyone. So I must admit, I've been doing most of my stuff just free play. Although you can obviously play online and so on, it's not something I've actually done myself. Various species available to fish for as well, arapaima, all the sort of bass you'd expect to catch in North America, king carp, what else have we got on here, catfish, what else, trout, salmon, pike, muskies, various fish that are going to look very familiar to people all around the world. Rudd and tench, see, good old favourites as well are on there. Like I say, you can spend your money accordingly. So if you want to beef up your carp tackle, you can with money you've earned in the career mode. So on the career mode, I've just finished my first season. I won 4 out of the 5 events, but still finished 36th somehow. Not sure how to work it out. But I've sort of just reached the pro level, if you like. You can run 2 series at a time, so I could in theory run the carp and the bass tournaments at the same time, but I've just stuck with the carp for the moment, and I'll move on to maybe the predator one or the bass one next time around. But it's quite, like I said earlier, it's quite addictive. Once you start getting into it, it does sort of start becoming quite a habit. You can also pick up sponsors, which will allow you to earn a little bit of extra money if you do win in events. You pick up followers and things like that. It's not a bad little add-on to the game, I think. The tutorials are well worth watching as well, just to make the whole experience a little bit more enjoyable for yourself. I need to watch a few more of them, I must admit. But they all make sense, they're not overly complicated. So let's have a little look at some bass fishing as well. Not something I've ever done myself. Lake Travis in Texas, somewhere else I have been fortunate enough to go there. Again, you can change the weather, change the time of day, tackle box, and with the bass fishing you can change your boat as well. So again, you select a sort of area where you want to be dropped off at your boat. You don't actually pick a swim on the bass fishing side of things. You'll then have to board the boat and drive it to where you want to fish. All the controls are relatively easy, you know, it's nothing overly complicated. You'll notice in the top left hand side of the screen there is a fish finder kind of echo sounder thing, as well as a map of the lake as well, just to give you an idea of areas you might want to target. So I've not picked this spot for any reason in particular, I'm just going to stop here and see what we can find. So you're not fixed to one side of the boat, you can have a little wander around it and cast out to where you feel fit. Again, come with 3 rods. I think these are all spinning rods on this one. But again, you can change the rods, the reels, the main line, and the lures as well. The lures selection is pretty phenomenal, actually, as it is in real life. There's so many various patterns, crankbaits, spinners, you know, you name it. I think they're all on there. I haven't looked all the way through them, I must admit, but we all know. Again, this one's come with a spod rod option. I don't know why you would spod while you're lure fishing, but it's on there anyway. So we'll stick a cast out and then just reel it back in. Again, keeping an eye on that bottom left hand side of the screen. That'll tell you how well you're controlling the lure as well. So if you go too fast, it will let you know. If you're going too slow, again, it will just make you adjust accordingly. There you go, that's a bite. That was literally right at the rod tip. So just pulled that one in pretty quick. Not a big fish by any stretch, but Always nice to catch one. Right, we'll have another little go at that. So you notice I've overcooked this cast quite badly. And it normally goes one of two ways. You might still get the distance, but the accuracy goes off, or you just don't get any distance at all. So, not doing too well with this lure here. I mean, you can catch when you're fishing badly, but generally it does knock your chances right down. So, we'll have another try. See if we can catch another fish before I sign off. So again, just got to sort of get used to the whole reeling in of the lures. It is a little bit of a different kettle of fish compared to the carp fishing, so to speak. It's enjoyable all the same. There you go, there's another fish on there. You have to strike into these ones as well. Not like the carp fishing where you just pick up the rods and you're sort of into the fish. With these you have to give it a little bit more effort, if you like. But you can strike it badly and pull the hook on the initial bite. So well worth getting that technique sorted out as well. So you see there that the tension on the line went right up to maximum. Now if it stays there too long, like I said earlier, it will just snap the fish off. So you've always got to try and just watch that drag, watch the way you're playing the fish to avoid it either splitting the hook or getting snapped off because of the tension on the line. Now these things do lead you on a bit of a merry dance. They might not be the biggest fish in the world, but they're great sporting fish, I think. It's definitely on the bucket list to get over there and fish for them for real. Oh, is it coming? Yeah, there we go. There you go, that's a better fish than the first one. Not too bad at all. Well, thank you very much for watching, guys, and hopefully I'll be able to bring you some more footage once I've got the hang of it.